Hi there. Oh wait, why is the chat not showing up? Wait a second, I think the new like chat might also. Oh, I know why. I forgot I have to open the Slime 2 app for it to work, and I have to refresh this. Because the other one I used to have, but like before it broke, didn't need me to do this. Okay, now it's working. Anyway, hi there, Knight. Hi there, Kira. I'm back to playing Empires of the Undergrowth, which I've been enjoying quite a lot. In fact, it is one of the games that has given me the itch where I keep wanting to play it during the week, like outside of streaming. Usually a good sign, but also bad, because then it's like a distraction. Oh yeah, speaking of which, sorry to keep you waiting, I was with my Arcanized farm itself, and I was a bit distracted. Like right before starting the stream. Let me just open BTS for a second. So I've done a bit of work in my Formicarium. Anytime you beat a mission on like a challenge mode, where like you can replay it with an extra condition, that makes it a bit harder. If you do that, you get more rewards out of it. I played the first 2 levels in challenge mode so I could get more food, because I was worried about running out during the next experiment, which is gonna be the next stage. Because 2 experiments ago, I run out of food right at the end. And the last one I run out pretty early on and I like struggled to finish it. But now I sucked up on plenty, so that's hopefully not gonna be a problem again. So next level is the final experiment, which is clearly not the final one as you can see, but anyway. An unprepared colony will not survive the next experiment. Make sure you are well sucked on resources. I think I am.
They're about to start the Glaber trials at Site B. Are you coming?
Oh, no.
Alright.
That's not really my area of interest. Besides, this report won't write itself. Nose to the grindstone, shoulder to the wheel. Busy, busy, busy.
Right. Well, I'll be back in an hour then.
No need to rush.
Oh, there's some signs around this new farm
in
mechanic.
hand.
Pretty cool.
Unfortunately, we're still waiting on apparatus critical to the final experiment. But fate has presented us an opportunity, and this we must
Entonces,
take. There's plenty to get
es
started with for now.
Báltico.
Need specimens,
I have to
transposition
flip
canisters,
upside down
towels,
to read it.
scalpels, glycerol, my trusty curette, and of course, jelly. So, my enduring Raptors, we've witnessed your proficiency for resisting natural predators.
I see him anywhere.
But what about the unnatural?
Unnatural.
After all, our work with the counterparts barely scratched the surface. Even on incompatible subjects, the effects of the jelly are remarkable. It may not look very pretty, nor indeed live longer than a day, but for our purposes, it's perfect. May I present to you my
The
most
Hermit's
armored hybrid, the Hermit Scorpion.
You know, I had actually seen this thing on one of the trailers where it shows up for like a second. And I was actually wondering why. I didn't know that Hermit Scorpions were a thing, but of course they're not. It's a lab-created abomination. Oh, and I have time to do this. Don't think there's much of a strategy other than like piling up all my soldiers in a single group, all 190 of them. Because it's a single boss.
Like water on rock, the Eruptors crash against the hybrid. How many will fall? Perhaps them all.
Not sure getting up its shell is gonna do anything. I guess the game doesn't.
The Eruptors attack the shell. Do they
Oh.
not know what lies within? Yes! The stinger opens and it's functional. Go, my furious.
Oh, you can see my
maggots.
numbers going down here. Also my food. I put the microwave to up ahead, so some ants were just hanging out here. With nothing to do. Now it is a scorpion Frankenstein with a hermit crab.
Hermit scorpion. It sounded better in my head. No matter, every stimulation
I can-
stirs the permutations.
You can get food for it, but I'm not sure should try to eat this thing.
Perhaps a more elaborate test to follow. Something to provoke a creative response. Now, do we want raptorial forelegs or
But
pedipalps?
why?
Forelegs or pedipalps? Ah, silly me. We want both, of course. No, don't do that. That's your sister. No, no, no. Right, we're keeping you two apart.
Oh, I should have learned this earlier. Unscribing until the hermit scorpion shall attacking it to weaken it, causing it to release its stinger sooner. Consider lowering itself first before enabling enemy mounting, or I should probably have done that.
Apart.
Take less damage. The twins. That's a web mantis, and forgot to check the scorpion. That's a brain spider. Those two hybrids have to be kept apart to their fight to use this for advantage. Wait, then let me put just my fire ants in one group because they're faster.
Oh, what's the
Try to lure
raptors? Is
the
whip
bosses
magic
to one
really
another.
nasty?
Should be close enough now. Nice.
Yes, clever little ants. Work smarter, not harder.
Time? Yeah, it's time, so I shouldn't just let them kill each other. I have no idea how much time I have. They might take too long. And they split up anyway. Yeah, we can actually do this in Monster Hunter. We get two bosses to fight each other. And I think all the food I piled up is still not gonna be enough. Not that they're pretty close. I should let them go onto each other again for a bit.
Get on with it. Get on with it.
But by doing so I might run out of time. I they're still too distracted attacking the SR that were left behind. Yeah, after I told them to go back. It's one down. How much health do they have again? Oh, and Spider's getting some health back.
Only one remains. Kill it.
In fact, as well as the original Doom, I could do that thing. That thing.
Wonderful. Both champions bested. The caustic scent of Himmelin filling the arena. Can you smell it?
Hermolymph is what insects have instead of blood, in case you don't know.
What's she doing back? We need more time. I'm sorry, there's been a containment contamination.
What are you talking about?
Said the spider to the fly. You're witty and you're wise. How handsome are your gauzy wings? How brilliant are your eyes?
Where's your hazmat suit? There's no contamination.
Yes,
Let me
yes, contamination, yes. And it lives. I have to say, I do my best work under pressure.
Is the next
In
one.
you go.
Open the door this instant, or I'll have you escorted from the building.
A Dragantula. This hybrid takes its time lining up an attack before recharging and dealing devastating damage. Start on the dance out of its path in 2
From
seconds.
the building.
Open the door, no problem. I'm on my way.
Right.
I think more health than the two previous bosses combined.
Team on the 6th floor, please.
Honestly, half Tarantula, I don't think I even ever saw a Tarantula in the previous levels. There was a Dragonfly on the last one. Oh, that's its salt.
Its wings. Incredible. Though it's
Problem is that like my ass go here to the old marker before they go back.
Have you noticed that
I should actually have like a... Maybe have a second group just aiming far away from the boss and then transfer mines to it if I have to run away. So that also is gonna like take some time to do. I mean, just removing the marker causes you to immediately head back to the nest. Well, what's this stage?
Why must they constantly disrupt our work?
Oh wait, it's another road.
You deal with the hybrids. I'll buy some more time. This should
Already head
do it.
back. Yes, that was devastating.
Situation developing here.
Hurry now, not much time.
And because I told her about to retreat, I couldn't take advantage of this stone that we got. I think it's better just keep attacking even when it's salting. Attack, yeah. I'm glad I stockpile food because if I hadn't, I would have lost like in the first boss.
Yes! Defeated! Oh, if only we could finish now, but we must be patient. You'll have to stay in here for now where they won't find you. Don't give up. I'll be back soon.
What is the meaning of this?
Get him out of here.
It's okay. I just need to escort you off site. Come on.
Absolutely unacceptable. You'll be hearing from my union representative.
Okay.
Don't touch me. That is a
Yeah, they talk over each other.
Oh, I hope those cameras are
So I used so much food on this mission alone, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need even more of it. Are in trouble, big trouble, yes, okay, that's enough. Wait, scientists removed from the site and the resources dwindling.
What was he up to?
There may be time
Is
to accept the
nothing
colony's
untoward
fate.
here? Why did he lock the door?
Select passage of time from the level selection menu to see what becomes of the colony. You'll no longer be able to replay from your current challenge for. I have a ton of food to collect first, and I'll probably have to expand on my storage for it. It's not fully upgraded already, so I really have to dig up more space. That or spend some with upgrades, but as I was saying, it's always good to have a very plentiful reserve. Oops. Alright, then I'm gonna get more food for the next campaign missions anyway, so I can spend some with upgrades. Until I get to the actual final experiment. Alright, the wood and rangers get AoE damage at level 3. Also, this is why you make like chambers with a hexagonal shape like this and surrounded by walls, because it will allow you to upgrade the alt tiles to level 3. Like this. What's this brute tile off again? Oh, the majors. Each at level 3, they get even tankier. Like in stories get an attack buff. Also, I already have both my fire chambers at level 3, because that makes them double how many units they can produce. Be enough. I'll just wait for Brian to get the rest of the food. I think we're done. Wait for this counter to stop going up. See what becomes of the colony.
Delivery!
I haven't put in any request.
Looks like a supercapacitor.
You're probably after microelectronics. Next floor up.
Super capacitor. Also, did it take me this long? Right, and not even half an hour into the stream. How did it take me 1 hour? I guess it's counting time you spent like hanging out in Formicario before you started the mission. Let's see what happens.
Aha! I told you I'd be back. My poor ants! What has happened to you? Don't worry, I'm here now. One
At
final experience
0
and this will all be over.
soldiers on
Keep
this
your
group.
strength up. Eat this for now. I'll be back soon with more supplies.
It's kept its shape at least.
Need something to stand on.
Oh, outside as well. Okay, so what was all the food I just got for? Wait, for the entire respect, most of her colony has starved. The nest is falling to ruin and the queen is barely clinging on to life. Our territory and food has been lost. An amount of jelly has been awarded based on your prior colony size and resources. Oh, the worst thing is, I'm pretty sure I still had territory before I toggled the passage of time. I could have like dug out more space and then done the time skip, because what I just did essentially was waste out that I had. If I have to pick one kind of ant to start raising again, I think it's gotta be fire ants. I think they're like the more versatile species. Gain access to 3 more levels in the new Formicarium challenge. In these, you can play as Matabele and Riders or Termites. Formicarium challenge 4 can no longer be repeated. At least it's gonna like this gives me a chance to change some stuff around here. Because here I used to have like a bunch of food storage tiles, but that wasn't really great because I could instead have more fast travel tiles. So my can go in and out even faster. I can make actual food tiles more around the corners like around here. So I guess I'll have to get rid of this worker tile. I can already unlock the new end species. They act as medics that can drag fallen sisters from the front to the line back in the and patch them up. Well, for that, it's especially gonna be used for having a lot of fast travel spaces. How do you say this? Anesthetist. Yeah, they sync that slows enemy movement and attack speed, but I will treat this thing also increases physical damage to the target. So debuffers. They have fast movement speed and are not slowed by brute tiles and nurse falling inspect out faster. A level 3 taking a high chance of evading attacks swing out of combat. Since I already like trying to optimize my nest for fast travel by like having those sideways, I don't think I needed this extra speed buff. I think I'll get the buffer variant. Sustain each attack restores the amount of health to nearby allies or preserve. They emit a heart that regenerates self out of combat. Inside the Formicarium, it's just gonna be some like big fights, so I think this is gonna be better. Like you're not gonna have many chances to be out of combat. The medic, Phalanx are slightly behind the front line, prioritizing the nest. This is the debuff of Restore Dance. Oh, what? Debuff? You mean they get a debuff after they're healed? Think I'll have to like play with them a bit on the actual levels before I decide on this one. And did I get all the food from there? A Savannah has 3 levels. And in one of the new players termites. Makes sense, I don't heal like humans do. 5 Sonus Triage. The Savannah is dangerous at night. These Matabelians posting shorter nests is well defended.
Escorted by a small entourage of loyal soldiers, this young queen has set out to establish a new colony on the edge of the savannah. These are Megaponera analis, the Matabelians. They are large, fierce, and specialize in raiding termite nests.
What's this purple one? A soldier, medic, anesthetist. An anesthetist. Guys, injured colony members summon rehabilitation. The soldier is very expensive. Deals damage over time, so I think it's like it has no damage, it's like magic damage. It ignores defense. Comparing how much health they have, yeah, soldiers are much tankier. Makes sense. And stronger. So I have workers, healers, and soldiers. Whenever I can take on these enemies right off the bat. Oh yeah, I'm good. Matabelense on the whole, ignore food sources other than the termites they hunt. Food sources other than termites to provide greatly reduced resources. Get your sources to a termite monsoon. Also, I don't hang around inside nest too much. Present a medium to low threat, the rigs are annoyance more than anything. Yeah, those cancer pieces to inflict higher physical damage intermittently.
Excavations have uncovered a common earwig. Forficula
Also a very different vibe to this new battle music.
auricularia nesting in the soil. It will protect its young vigorously.
And those must be the
Matabele
termite
may be
nests.
predators, but they are very picky about their prey. The other creatures nearby are insignificant compared to the vast and
very
replenishable
desert-like,
bounty
I'll
locked
say.
within the local termite mounds. Raids are conducted at dusk and dawn, and the night is almost over.
Tabeli stories are large with reasonably high health and are also equipped with a powerful bite and sting. Sting will cause venom damage over time, supplementing the physical damage dealt by their jaws.
It is time.
I should get to making I can't afford a healer tile yet.
There are 3 Macrotermes bellicosis termite nests in the vicinity. The Matabele must choose a target quickly and move with purpose.
How strong are termites? Not very strong from the looks of it.
Soldier castes whose job is to make the raids as difficult as possible for the ants. With durable head armor and keen jaws, it is not uncommon for the defenders to maim and even kill raiding soldiers. As soon as the Matabele have enough food, they should leave without delay.
Oh, just like the big head ants, once you start attacking them, they'll send their soldier cast. Now the reason why I should get a at least like a couple healers pretty soon. Like, still can't afford them. Man, once the soldiers leave, I can just go back in, right? Yeah, it's trouble and make it double. Wonder if there's any merit to digging since I can't get a lot of food from the enemies. I can make a healer now. That's gonna make the chambers here.
The ants must defend themselves.
Also, I got to use the fire ants. I now like finally thought how slow they move, but it's like a normal speed. Termites are to cast on soldiers, minus soldiers sample opponents when confusing them, and increasing physical damage to them. Major soldiers increase nearby colony members' attack speed with each attack. Medicine character falling comrades back to the colony where they will treat their wounds.
In most ant colonies, injured soldiers are left
It should
to
let me
die
like
on the battlefield,
do
but
a
the Matabele
sustained
do
rate
not
that
forsake
to keep
their
hitting and running.
sisters so easily. Ants wounded in battle and unable to walk release pheromones calling their comrades for help. If unburdened raiders are available, the casualties are carried home and nursed back to health.
And especially in your food sources are so specific, you don't want to lose many ants. So where are they? Remains prepared near the colony queen. Each of the chamber tile can support one healthy ant and one recovered ant at the same time. An ant can be treated. There is at least one matching brood chamber tile that's already not supporting a recovered ant. And there's one. Doing her thing. Killing the termite queen will cause the termite colony to dwindle and die, ending the supply of fresh food from the mount. Similarly, killing many workers and soldiers in the termite colony will seriously stunt their ability to recover and make future raids less fruitful.
The Matabele should be careful not to overpillage any one mound.
I guess it's assigned to stop attacking this
They
one.
will not recover their numbers in time for the next raid.
So it's very important to have speed tiles with decent species. Dang, I need like some mines to go there just to get the food left behind. I can disable combat for that. Also, I could make more workers for this exact purpose.
As the midday sun rises overhead, the termites retreat into the cool depths of their fortified mounds. Raiding at this time would be troublesome, and there would usually be little reason for the Matabele to leave their nest. However, West African rainbow lizards, Agama africana, have come to bask in the clearing. If too many are allowed to gather, the evening raids may be disrupted.
I'm not gonna get to the in time. Supposed to take the lizards out now. The covariants are weaker, can only be treated once, so that's what this icon is for. Opponent falls in battle for a second time, it dies for good. Medics will prioritize casualty transport over attacking, unless casualty transport is disabled. The large rainbow lizard will fire swing at enemies, consuming dozing arrow and gaining a short heal. Its bite damages enemies in a large area. That will help it to run away, taking nearby smaller lizards with it.
The rainbow lizards are immense and more than capable of dealing with a few ants. The Matabele colony will need to make a significant show of force and target the lizards one at a time to stand a chance of driving them away.
It actually runs away. Maybe I should have added the speed setting for the medics just so they can chase down the lizard, not even for like healing purposes. I thought it was gonna like hide in another part of the map, it just runs away for good. And I probably wasn't gonna get food out of it anyway, so that's better than not having to kill it.
The ants must fight.
I have to be careful not to build so many tiles I run out of food, because I'm not getting any for now. I think now I could camp near all the termite nests. I'm worried about Oh, I could keep digging inside my nest because there's some termites in here.
As dusk begins to set in and the dusty earth cools, the termites march out of their mounds to
about to
collect
leave.
dead wood and leaves. Time for the Matabili to replenish their larders.
Alright, as I'm busy fighting here. Now to make a worker party that like specializes in getting to the battlefield just to get food and to live without fighting. Otherwise, like the trips take too long and I'm not gonna get enough food if I just rely on these soldiers for it. Move
The
on to
colony is
another
starving.
nest.
There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
Unfortunately, sometimes they don't get the memo when you tell them to leave. Like they'll keep fighting so long as there's enemies nearby. Meaning so long, I mean until they die, in this case. And my workers are getting slowed down by they're by the termites, so I guess it's not working. I shouldn't like fight too close to where they spawn. Or I wait until they leave and then I go back to get all the food. I guess I have to be like together with these soldiers rather than coming on after them. Yeah, as soon as they start to leave, I have to... Oh, looks like the food despawns if you don't get it for too long. Yeah, I have to fight them very far away from their nest. Survive 4 nights. It's gonna be
As
difficult.
night draws in, nocturnal scrubland specialists emerge from their hiding places to hunt. For the colony, the benefits of facing down these beasts are far outweighed by the cost in soldier casualties. Fortunately, the nest entrance is too small for the largest and most dangerous arthropods to crawl through. The ants will be safe underground.
I didn't account for the fact that there will be other enemies at night. So I have to send my soldiers to go get leftover food. Which is spawning rapidly. I'm losing outfit. Because they're still fighting the termites. I thought we were supposed to stop spawning by now. I have to like camp here until they leave because I want to get this food here. That right, I think more my isolated spot like here. Okay, I'm walking this part of the map. Like for each colony, termite colony, you have to find a spot where you can attack the entire fairy out of the wilderness, so they don't pile up on you. Alligator back scorpion has very high health and is armored. Attacks with its pincers and stinger can jab 2 targets in rapid succession. Paralyze them, dealing beyond damage. It can grab and sink high health targets for huge beyond damage. In other words, don't fight it.
Have crossed paths with an alligator
If you have the choice to.
scorpion, Hottentotter. Wandering out into the open tonight on the hunt for insects, this sturdy arachnid uses 2 muscle-packed pedipalps for crushing its prey. And if they don't do the job, it can strike from above, spearing victims with its tail-mounted stinger, delivering a dose of paralyzing venom. The sky brightens, and the nighttime scavengers begin to dissipate, leaving space for Matabele raiding columns.
Yeah, I get another route that's out of the way of the scorpions. Oh, never mind. Took care of them. Alright, that's funny. You saw a like hybrid scorpion abomination before you found a normal one in the normal stage. I accidentally think I made the wrong type of tile here. Alright, those are medic tiles. And I made a soldier tile next to them. How expensive they are to make, plus how little food you can get, is making this very difficult. Because I thought that is a scorpion with 3 tails, like a real one. I saw a bunch of bodies. I thought I'm actually winning here, but a bunch of them are my soldiers. I have to stop attacking, wait until they dissipate a bit, and then come back. I think the termites could be hunting my ants as opposed to it being the other way around. And I hate that their soldiers keep clanging out here after we leave. Like they're gonna waste just enough of my time for them to call up more soldiers, I bet.
The temperature outside is rising.
I think what I need is a
Let's
lot
retreat
more workers to
inside
sleep and
escape
collect the food
desiccation.
while the soldiers are fighting. Time to hunt inside the nest again then. In fact, maybe that's what I should have been doing from the beginning, like to build up some more soldiers. That would make the raids easier. Somehow I'm still surviving.
The Matabele workers have unearthed part of an African stink ant tunnel. This one appears to be deserted, a remnant of a past colony.
Yeah, also I think part was that I was trying to make too many soldiers while neglecting how expensive they are.
The ants must fight.
I think the medics just have to double soldiers early on to this stage. Oh right, what about the lizards? I think I still have to attack. Wait after I take care of those. Because otherwise I think they will eventually like try to enter a nest.
The termites will soon venture out once again to forage. For the hungry Matabele ants, now is the time to strike.
Funny, because I think I have like plenty of food, then I make one soldier and suddenly half of it's gone. I should have managed to register that online chaotic simulator. No idea what that is. We should one off. Next one. Need more workers to like stealth collective for now. Try attacking this nest. That's be somewhere where it's easy to retreat from. Not here, that's too close to their nest entrance.
A tiger beetle, Dromequida elegantia, has spotted the ants. This exuberant red hunter possesses all the usual traits. Keen eyesight, long, powerful legs, and efficient carving.
Problems that Dowding are like very out of the way. There's only like your only option actually is to attack them right at the entrance of their nest, because otherwise, if you want to get in here, you want to still cut through the entrance to get to it. That is our ends, but they have some really cool designs. I'm actually overrunning them now, for a bit at least. Until their soldiers arrive. Could retreat a little bit. Actually should get rid of this lizard that's on the way first.
The colony is starving. There is not enough food to feed the new brood.
Maybe this should have been another good raiding spot. Also, it's funny that early on the narrator is about to like killing so many termites that they run out, but I think that's what you actually want to try to do. So they have less soldiers to attack you with.
Something has them spooked.
Something has been spooked. The termites are still pretty happy to be outside. So I think they are saying I should stop sending us outside for a bit. Obviously, if I do that, I can.
From within the nest.
If I do that, I can get any more food.
And it's getting closer.
Once again, I can only hope that termites leaving and I can get in to get the food fast enough before it despawns. But they're not leaving. A sun spider. They have this much food to try and fight it. Similar to stun, so level 3 magic won't help at all. Think I really should have gone for the first respondents. Its strike will execute an ant to intermittently stun in a large area, and that will have its slashing will damage and confuse all nearby ants.
Found the nest. She's looking for a burrow to lay her eggs, and this is the perfect spot. Unable to fit through the entrance, she'll need to dig her way in. This could be disastrous for the colony. The sun spider has bulldozed through the nest entrance and into the tunnels. She must be stopped.
Leave you.
Stopped.
Almost swearing here. They keep camping around the food trying to get. Like you're not even harvesting or anything, they're just camping there.
It is finished. The sun spider was finally bested by the ants, but not.
I really didn't think I would beat this one. I thought I was going to have to reset the level here.
But not before decimating the nest. The cavern she left in her wake is now likely to attract even larger creatures. The colony had better be prepared.
Surprised that was scary. There's gonna be more of them. Hopefully I can sleep in and get that further before that happens. Like, quickly. And she is on the job for my job of opening more space for food. And by the time I get there, it's gonna be the food's gonna despawn again. But now I'm like so close to it to give
With
up.
the sun
It's just
spider
sunk
threat
cost.
eliminated, the Matabele have an opportunity to raid freely while the termites are active. They should make the most of it while they can.
What I should be actually doing is like try to draw the termites in, like lure them out of the nest rather than trying to push into it. Then it's probably easier to come back with the food they leave behind. Like I start luring them, they slowly start retreating until you follow me. Workers don't fight, they just try to pick up the food and run. And it actually seems to be working. Who do I've thought? Yeah, I have to like basically have to hit a dance of keeping them going in and out. Actually, I might be depleting this coin because they're not coming out anymore. But I have 3 knights left. I could like drive one of them extinct each night and still win the level. And then I get as much food as I can. So let's go for this one now. Workers staying back until it's their time to get in. And try to lure the termites my way rather than like trying to push into their lines.
It is almost noon, and the termites go to ground. Further raids are unlikely to be fruitful. For now.
I really wish the game would let you like place multiple markers to tell like your ends to go here first, then go here. Since I can't do that, sometimes they'll do make stupid pathing decisions like trying to cut through the front of the termite nest. It is killing a lot of them. I think it's time to go back. There is a big lizard. In fact, I noticed something common in other RTS games, because the other day, like, Kateson told me that you can tell your ins to hit multiple markers, the way I just described by like holding shift and telling them where to move, but that doesn't work in this game. Pretty pale, I mean the lizard. I do like its color palette as well. Oh, the termites are actually leaving to feed. They're just out here to attack me for trying to pick up the food in their doorstep, just out of spite. I feel like this stream's gonna see me getting very angry at termites. It's gonna be very funny for whoever sees it out of context.
The
Going to do some
termites are ramping
hunting.
up their
Never mind.
activities.
They're back.
The Matabele should seize this opportunity before the nocturnal predators are too numerous. The workers have done all they can to improve these food stores.
Lure them my way first.
The battle has begun.
For some reason, the other two termite colonies are like having a lot less activity. I just picked the right one on the way to attack. Maybe I just killed too many of them. Right, why I'll tell my workers not to fight, I should tell my soldiers not to get food. So they keep pushing. I thought the space here to be another pocket for medics. I guess I think this is what I should have done all along. Tell my soldiers not to get food so they never leave the battlefield. It's much easier to overrun the termites that way. And like I think the game teaches you to do this like in the first couple levels. And it just crossed my mind now. So that means I'm gonna need even more workers for more collecting.
The gaping nest entrance is unlikely to go unnoticed for long. The Matabele should stand guard. There will be invaders tonight.
Time to head back. Oh, now I have a like much more comfortable amount of food to survive whatever's coming my way. It shows how good you are at the game. I mean, I wasn't using the like these options as best as I could have. Was the bosses I'm a Saint type it. Maybe I should fight it outside so it doesn't like grief my nest like this spider did. At least I should like let it get too deep.
An African giant centipede, Etmostigmus trigonopodus, approaches the nest. Searching for a good ambush spot, it wasn't expecting to find an ant colony, but now irritated and hungry, it confronts the soldiers. Despite its great size, rows of segmented armor plates allow it to remain agile, and its forward legs have been
did
modified
you
into
know that
fangs
like
with which
the
it can puncture and inject venom into its victims.
the amount of legs in a centipede is always actually uneven? Meaning it's like never actually 100, contrary to what the name would suggest. And with the attention detail this game has, I'm pretty sure that if we were to stop and count legs on this model, they would be an odd number. Like there's always one half that has one more leg than the other half. Done with, we can go right back to raiding.
Is dead. A lesser colony would have surely fallen to the monster. Although the Matabele Queen has survived, the undergrowth remains perilous. The ants should clear the carcass and replenish quickly.
I think I'll try raiding this one because this one is a bit less strain numbers by now. I might try with Extinct.
Night is over, and the raiding window opens once again.
Oh, termites. It is a night and day difference when you let your soldiers just keep attacking without them leaving to retrieve the food. I think could even like have an orthodox strategy of using your healers with the fast respondent category, I mean variant. And have them just serve as workers sleeping and collecting food instead of fighting. I might actually have to upgrade my workers of our units so they can survive more winter trying to get food. But usually it pays off more to just get more numbers if you can. Alright, I should not try to push in, I should let them come my way.
Rainbow lizards are beginning to arrive. The Matabili would do well to keep them in check.
Oh, it passed right through me, I thought it was gonna attack. Alright, there's another one. And killing well, this big just gives you 13 food. I think I should just wait for the next boss to show up.
The sun has almost set. The sand has cooled,
Oh, no, it's time to
and
wait
the
again.
termites resume their harvest.
The battle has begun.
Actually, maybe I should have some medics alongside the workers. Again, this would probably work better if you had the first responders with you. Those FNAF games actually have 7 nights. I should have contained this before. I don't like none of the 5 Nights at Freddy's actually take place across 5 nights. Also, never mind. No, I was gonna say it's coming a bit of nowhere. If it was 7 nights left, I'd be here for like the rest of today's stream. At this point, I'm actually getting really afraid of screwing up and losing, because that means starting the stage over again. You can save. Because I think my workers are still getting to fights, they're all dying here. With all that disabled. I guess if you're fighting disabled and then get attacked, you're going to still start fighting instead of trying to like get past. That or they die in a single hit, which could also be happening. Oh, thanks. I should actually try to push these soldiers forward so they can like stay in front of the photos so the workers can go harvest them. Yeah, that will probably have worked a lot better and should have been doing that from the beginning.
There is but one the Matabili have yet to face, the greatest amongst their number. It comes tonight.
So that was the correct setup. Instead of having like the soldiers back and the workers trying to go in, get the food and run back out. You should have the soldiers pushing in the front and the workers getting the food they leave behind. And the final was coming, it's time for me to go back. I was trying to like get as much food as I could before it arrived. The Emperor Scorpion, 30,000 health.
It is here. Pandinus Imperator, the Emperor Scorpion. Growing to 20 centimeters in length, this true titan of the Undergrowth dwarfs almost anything that crosses its path. With bold...
By putting out these workers I was using for harvesting here, they can help like hatch new ones as they keep dying here.
With bulging pedipalps...
Has incredibly high health and armor, so likes to deliver damage over a small area. And can stand the ground, seeing the ants flying. Yeah, I mean, 20, I would say I have no idea how big 20 inches is, but 20 centimeters. That I know. Hello, happy because it's phasing, rapidly strike opponents and going to increase attack speed.
Equally effective for digging up insects and tearing them apart.
Oh, the game has all these intricate explanations for what each boss creature does, but my strategy doesn't change. It's always just send all my soldiers to pile up on it, because what else can you do? But I have almost maximum food for this final fight. I'm gonna be fine. Actually, isn't centimeters like a smaller unit than inches? Can check that real quick. Yeah, 20 centimeters corresponds to 7.8 inches. Oh, not in the nest. Can still lose if it like cuts its way to the queen, even if I still have plenty of fence left. Same is down to 0.4 inches. Yeah, so like 20 centimeters is less than 20 inches. It's doing exactly what I was afraid it was going to do. My queen is like right here, she's getting pretty close. Yeah, I should be glad it can destroy like road tiles and stop mines from respawning. Nice.
Even as wave after wave of soldiers were crushed, the Matabele would not relent. The fiercest raiders mounted the beast, whilst maimed defenders sliced at its joints.
It's a different nest
Finally,
editing
the
what
Emperor
you usually have,
Scorpion
it's a little
fell.
tunnel.
Having bested the three titans, the message to the Savannah arthropods is clear.
Thanks.
Confronting the Matabele in their home will only end one way.
So the Steam achievement for putting this level medium, it has like the golden glow around it. That means very few people have ever gotten it. 8.2% of players have beaten triage on medium. Also, I got an achievement that only 1.5% of players have. Called the Queen's Guard. I think I'm about to see what that entails. I got this one without trying. With her queen taking no damage. So basically you don't let any boss get close enough to her. Beat on hard with no Termite Queens left alive, which I'm not sure how you can even do this, because they're so hard to beat like outside of your nest, let alone right down. Thanks, Knight. Beat on extreme without building any Matabele magic tiles. Monogamy. I won't. It's called monogamy, you get it by only ever targeting one colony. That's very funny.
Ugh, crumbs everywhere. Who's been bringing food into the lab?
Got a lot of building to do. I mean rebuilding. I got a lot of territory back. So it might be a mistake to not choose the first responder medics, because I'm starting to think they're really better. But like the on the Formic Canyon you don't have a lot of space, like it's not a big map, so even still the speed bonus won't help make that much of a difference. For now, just making a ton of workers to get the food faster. There's gonna be like 2 more levels still to get more food. land, starting to slightly behind the front line near right to the nest to reduce the buff of restore damage. So either heal them faster or heal them with a lesser debuff. Again, since I am optimizing my nest for mobility and it is pretty compact anyway, I think it's better to get the debuff one. And I've to actually build a matability tile. So not before I have a full root chamber of fire ants. What was on here? A black ant. Oh, and they are very expensive to place.
What's this? Notes on continued experiments. Solenopsis invicta, Megaponera anaris.
Oh, right, they have new dialogue every time you build a new ant chamber.
He
Forgot
wanted
about
to
that.
integrate Matabele DNA into one of the Erepta colonies. Completely reckless.
Okay, now as usual, while they're still getting the food that's gonna take a while, I'm gonna take a break. See you soon. Hi there. Still not quite done on harvesting, but it's just gonna be a little bit longer. And I guess you could start a new level anyway, but I'm not sure if like if you do that, if the food will despawn. And since I worry about that, I always get out of it first. And I'm getting like a lot of food out of this. I think the black ants are the only ones who still don't have a full chamber restored. And I can make that now. Isn't it just like the part in Arknights where I have to rebuild the landship? Actually, I really missed the chance to call my ants the Ant Knights, like the name of the colony. And you can't rename it, so yeah, it's gonna be stuck that way. So I think this could give way to another chamber, so I'm not sure what I'll use it for. I should have a little more space between it and the other chamber, in case I have to make a corridor between them. But already the colony is in much better shape. So yeah, I only have one more level to get more resources for it. I might have to farm one or two offstream to get ready for the final experiment. As I keep my model keeps decentering, like when my head keeps tilting slightly that way, it's not supposed to be that way. in that to recalibrate. Anytime like I suddenly look straight ahead, it's because I'm doing that. Next mission is called Drive Them Back. No, I have forgot there's 3 Savannah Cities, so I have 2 more. Also, this will be the last level I play today, because this time I do want to end this stream in a timely fashion, as we end near the 3-hour mark. And if I play one more after it, you'll go way over time, because I was been taking like 1 hour each. And you can save during them. Without Termite Street, the Matabele will starve. They must be protected. I'm expecting the fast responder choice to make a huge difference, but we'll see.
This Matabele queen has located the perfect spot to found a new colony. Surrounded in all directions by termite mounds, securing a steady supply of food should be no problem. Her raiders are spoiled for choice.
I need some space for medic tiles. Hi there, you know. Actually, I need a medic chamber and a very big worker chamber, like in the last mission.
The workers have excavated an African stink ant tunnel, and it appears to have been used recently. The tunnels serve as convenient highways for the stink ants, allowing them to reach the outskirts of their territory safely.
Here's where put a bunch of workers. There's been super hot lately, huh? It's global warming, it's gonna be super hot everywhere. It's been pretty hot over here also. So I recognize this song from the OST and I really liked it.
About to turn into peril. Not far from here, a vast army of Dorilos nigricans driver ants have established a temporary outpost. Like their New World counterparts, the Essaton army ants, they are nomadic and will send out daily marauding columns in search of food. The local termite mounds will not go unnoticed for long.
I'm trying to do the same strategy I was doing by the end of last level with the worker party and the soldier party.
The ants must defend themselves.
I disabled the health bars by accident. Also, it seems very tricky to find a good spot to place food tiles here. Day 1 raid, casualties lost 0, return with food 0.
The first driver ant scouts can be seen encroaching on the termite mound to the northwest.
Those must be the drivers. So I need many more workers to keep up with how much food I'm getting. I have a bunch of objectives I didn't look this way yet. course, using cans to close off their tunnels, 0 for optional, that's those tunnels. Drivers must suffer 135 casualties and return home with less than 25 pieces of food in a single raid. Oh, so that's what it is keeping track of. You have to like hit those stats here. At least one termite colony must survive for it's still alive. I doubt this one is going to survive. Because I'm not gonna try to stop them now. Look where I'm telling my soldiers to be, look where they actually are. Nice, so the chamber is over here. I have to make a medic chamber as well. Could open space here, but there's gonna be enemies, so I have to wait until my soldiers are back. So like the termites are I already feel much weaker here than they did in the last stage. I mean, they must be weaker because now they have to like be beaten by another AI enemy. If there was stuff as in the last mission, the dragons would like lose by on themselves without me interfering. Dang, another thing that I'm afraid there'll be even more so in the next level where I'm gonna play as well. No, that's just gonna be tomorrow. My food stores get full, I just have to build a single soldier that's gonna fully deplete my food. Meantime, I can go back and make some space for medics. And you can see I'm calling the medics just out of habit because that's what you usually call healers in Arcanines. Their actual name is... oh, they actually called medics, so... I was getting it right. I thought it was like healers. I don't need my soldier swap with this. Now it's time to raid another termite nest. I really have to build fast tiles, not even like for the purpose of making mines faster, just so I can kind of orient myself as to where is supposed to be a pathway and where is a brood chamber, because I'm getting all confused looking at this nest.
The ants must
The way it is
fight.
now. Oh, there's the stinkants. And I didn't realize it would cut right through the exit of my nest. I think I have to go back to fight him. And that's gonna slow me down like big time. So I'm gonna need another soldier chamber just to like keep guard over these stink ants whenever they show up again. Also, my soldiers venture like all the way to the entrance of his nest.
The workers have done all they can to improve these food stores. The ants will fight to the death.
These are gonna be more brood chambers. Oh, there's them again. I don't think they're gonna show up here now.
Night falls, and the clearing between the termite mounds will soon be scuttling with nocturnal predators.
Are they going back? Just hope none of them tries to enter my nest while everybody's outside. I mean, that's why I'm building another soldier chamber, so some of them can stay inside the nest. With the weaker termites in this mission, it's not like I need everybody to be outside doing the fighting. My nest workers have to not try to fight these sink ants when they pass by them. Yes, so there's some big girls and I'm kind of afraid of trying to mess with them. I forgot to check like how much health only has. I'm not getting food fast enough, which means I really need more workers. Hey, another raid's coming. So I thought of like they would always drive a termite nest extinct the first time they raid. I still have about 4 of them left. So I'm not like as
The
short on time
driver
as I
ants
thought I
are
would be.
back. Unchecked, they will eventually exhaust the Matabele's food supply. If their incursion into this area becomes too costly, however, they may not return.
Oh, that's why my workers are not getting to the foot. There's a scorpion door. Oh, that photo will despawn before I get to it. It's not worth it. He hunts me spider. He's fast and deadly to spot prey from huge distances and sprint to subdue them. After it return to his safety of this crevice, watch for its next
A
victim.
huntsman spider, Pseudomicromata mary, has subdued a Matabele ant. She hunts without a web, relying on speed to chase down her victims. Once she is satisfied, she will
I didn't have
retreat
enough to worry
a crevice
about
in the
already.
rock, hidden away until hunger drives her out once more.
I have to pay attention to how many casualties they score in a single raid like normally. So I know how much I have to have in strength to be able to interfere with them. To like keep it below 135.
The driver ant invaders pressed into the heart of the northwestern mound, finishing off the
And
last
one
of
of
the
them is gone.
defenders and slaughtering the termite queen and king. Single-minded in their pursuit of meat, the drivers set their sights to the south. Without intervention, the termites will fall quickly.
And only killed 18. Oh, there's so many dragons die, not how many termites they kill. I was getting it mixed up. So I'm gonna need a lot of soldiers to kill like almost 120 more. Once again, getting camped out of all the food I got. And I do this like wait for my soldiers to gather rather than making it slowly trickle, which makes things die faster. I hate the norm seems to basically be the way you play as the Mata really. That's something you really have to do with all the other species. Things are going nuts inside so far, thankfully. I'm not sure I can get strong enough before they exterminate all the termite nests. Also, my nest is getting raided by stinkers. So they don't seem to really care about attacking the queen, thankfully. Once again, that's 350 health, not that much considering how big they are. Like a level 3 soldier will be almost as strong as one, I mean as tanky. But since they started the fight, I might as well drive them away. I want to play second medic bullet chamber somewhere. Probably over here. So that was 1-4, forcing the Sinkans to close their tunnels. I guess there's gonna be more waves of them. Oh, look at how neatly gathered those termites are. This is gonna be so easy picking. Mind, there's more stinkans to fight. Oh, they're
The
leaving.
ants will fight to the death.
And on that distraction, I missed my chance to attack the termites.
Darkness sets in, and the undergrowth stirs. The creatures of the night awake.
Yeah, and for now I'm still like only using one attack party and one hardest party. Imagine if I try to like split my attention between two nests at once. Once again I have enemies on my way. The spiders camouflage into its ambush, and if you are alone nearby, it strikes to remove multiple ants at once. There's a brief period after attacking that it can be seen damage, like right now.
An unfortunate Matabele scout has been snatched by a Contius lamate,
Oh, right
a
here.
wafer trapdoor spider. It tops its burrow with a hinged opening that blends perfectly with the surrounding substrate. When feeling the vibration of a passing insect, it runs out, strikes, and drags the victim underground, all in the blink of an eye.
I have to go way out of my way to attack this nest. Like I might as well go inside of it. Wait, those are pink termites. Because with ants, it's their abdomen that has the color 13, with termites is actually their bodies. I even
The
getting
driver
food of
ant
this?
menace has returned, and the termite soldiers gather at their mound's entrance to repel the invasion. A brave effort, but futile. Their defenses will not hold.
I might try with a stick before the drivers can do it. I'd retreat a bit. I could like try distracting it for just long enough for my workers to get the remaining food, but that's probably not gonna work. Doesn't help that the workers are quite slow, to put it mildly. I think that's enough for now.
The workers have done all they can to improve these food stores.
And some of the drivers are workers, which my soldiers can probably like one shot. If it comes to it. Well, they have 20 health and my soldiers have 17 damage, so it's gonna be a 2-shot situation. If I upgrade the intent, say 1
The
shot.
ants must defend themselves.
Well, that means we are sending mess with their bodies. Actually, I wonder if you can eat the drivers if it's less food than the termites. But that means it's not to be that hard to kill 100 something of them as I
Termite
thought.
colonies have now been conquered and their mounds
I'm running out of
pillaged.
time.
The driver frontier will head northeast, brazenly cutting across Matabele territory to reach their next foray.
So I guess that's gonna be the first time I clash with them, since they're gonna cut right through my nest. I spawn camping them now. For now I can do some more hunting within the nest. Yeah, and if Stinkans come by again, can
battle has
take the
begun.
chance to attack them. Oh, those are termites. I thought they were more. No, wait, they are drivers. Carrying termite larvae in the pupa. Oh, here come the stinkants. Actually, they're passing right from me. The problem is that my soldiers are so slow that even inside Nesselvtor will catch up to the stinkants before they leave. And the way they're swimming this time, I'm gonna have to go fight them. So I have to make sure I have plenty of food in store. I also have to count as chasing off another stinkant party. There's two left. So I'm not sure if like gain anything from doing this objective. Maybe the rewards at the end of the mission are bigger.
The twilight is fading, and under the shroud of night, large invertebrates creep out of their holes to prowl the clearing.
The raids are not coming as early as I was thinking. Maybe I should have been hunting termites at this time. So just like hunting inside nests is building some food to this.
The battle has begun.
And the hunting outside now is very dangerous because there's other enemies everywhere. I might like lose more thing I gain from going out now. Hard decisions to make, yeah. Here I've made as many soldier tiles as it could fit. Just had more way to expected. Yeah, way more. I thought like I was about to get raided by drivers, like they were gonna pass by the front of my nest. Also over here is another of those spiders. Looks like a little manhole. If I tell them to come here, what enemies will they cut through? Not that many of them. I think I can do another raid. Oh, are those stinkants? They ton of them. So do they also raid termite nests?
The ants must defend themselves.
Yeah, with how many soldiers I have now, I'm overrunning the termites very easily. And here come the drivers.
Hungry for termites, once again the driver and foraging
to fight them.
frontier closes in on the nearest mound.
And I have to be done with those things fast if I want to catch them. Maybe I should have left them alone this time. So I can still like try to catch them on their way back. Oh, and they're busy with the spider-mans. Hey, just one more syncant party killed and I clear this objective. Also, it kinda looks like there is less drivers this time, so I guess they're like very piled up here, and there's a small trickle here. Also, I should raid in like here, so I'm out of the way of this spider. Not sure I can hit the objective now, but I can at least try to wait to 10 down until the next raid. If it matters, like I don't know if killing some drivers now will make less show up next time.
Although the driver ants are
Also,
generally
thanks,
smaller
Tara.
than the Matabili, their mages are formidable opponents on the battlefield. Their huge armored heads power broad jaws more than
Spider comes out
powerful
of
enough
here, I
to
think, so
crush
if I
even the
out over here and
largest
safe.
Matabili soldiers.
I need more medics for this, I bet. And I have to stop those from returning with food because that's also a requirement. And I can send some workers to get the food the factory is stealing from them. Large drive soldiers are much stronger and more difficult to take down in their small sisters. After taking damage, they run into enemies, knocking them back and dealing high AoE damage. I think I can make it. Like I'm already gonna hit the objective. Especially now
The
that I've
third
killed a
termite colony has
bunch.
fallen. Only one
And now they
remains.
slow it down for
If
a
the drivers
play
cannot
weaker
be
trickle.
repelled now, there is no hope left for the Matabili colony. Their path will take them directly over the nest.
I'm driving the away now. Also, I love this song, but I think I said that already. Oh yeah, it also plays in the sync trailer for this game, I think. I just have to kill 3 more. And stop those flighty foot from leaving. Oh, but this spider's gonna get in the way. Oops. I fit the kill count, now I just have to stop them from leaving with food. Until the raid ends.
The driver ants are returning home, their jaws filled with termites.
0
They will be
termites
back
to be
soon
exact.
for more. Unlike the Matabili, they have no motivation to show restraint in their termite raids. They will press their siege until the mound is spent and then move to the next.
Oh, I did it.
Their losses far outweighing the food they could carry home, the driver ants have finally been forced away. The Matabili have regained control over their territories and have crucially protected their one remaining termite mound. If the driver ants should ever return, this colony will be prepared.
Turns out I was over prepared because fighting them was a lot easier than I thought. Like, they felt easier to fight in the termites in the last mission. Oh, but beating it without any colony going extinct is gonna be very challenging. You get achievement if you clear the level without making any soldiers, so only medics. Closing all sync and turns within 20 minutes. There's still 200 termites from divers. Only impossible. Oh wow, thanks. Now as I said, I'm not playing another mission because I have to end it on time today, but I still have half an hour left.
Crumbs everywhere. Who's been bringing food into the lab?
She always says that. I have one chamber of each soldier type. Think I'll make another ranger chamber. And I think this will be another fire ant chamber like it used to be. I wonder if you'll be able to unlock termites after doing the next mission where you play as them. Actually, I had a thought. I'm gonna save and quit here. I can't play the next mission because it's gonna be too long. But I can look at the extra levels and try a shorter mission from there, because I think there's some that are like half an hour. Such as... There's this one where I tried once and couldn't beat it. It seems very difficult. And I feel I'm probably not beating it today either, but I would like to try it. Like with all the game knowledge I got from playing the campaign so far. It's called Hibernation. It says a winter level where you must help your woodlands colonies survive the harsh winter of an alpine mountain range. Switch from gathering resources to vegetation, pine needles, switch from wide wire to city caves in order to survive the coldest days. You have access to rapid fire woodlands in tearing chambers for vegetation storage. Now I'm just gonna take a quick break before starting this one. I think it's gonna be the last level I try this stream. So see you in a moment. Hi there, let's get playing Hibernation while I still have time for it. I'm going to copy part of the strategy that someone I saw on YouTube beat this level impossible did. It was that like they You'll soon see that in this level there is no much point in fighting, because your enemies are so much stronger that you're better off not bothering. Instead, what this person on YouTube did was just make a bunch of workers and focus on gathering a ton of resources.
Alpine mountain ranges seem an unlikely place for ants to survive, and yet many wood ant colonies live here. A poor summer has left this small wood ant colony lacking in
I'll make just like a small handful of rangers just to kill those enemies
with
here.
aphids dying off as conditions
And the
worsen,
rest is gonna be
this
workers.
colony needs to gather food whilst it's still able.
I should have made tile here. This was gonna be for food tiles. Whoops.
The battle has begun.
Think I messed up in setting the enemies up yesterday. Actually, I think I'll be fine, but just barely. But what you have to do in this mission is you have to get both food and vegetation, which is another type of resource. It's here. It's a bit confusing by the fact that you use the same icon. You store vegetation to keep your nest temperature above this skull. If it's below the skull, your queen is going to die. You press those buttons to dictate whether your ants should collect food or vegetation for heating. It can only be one at a time. So I have to keep getting balance, harvesting those two to survive. And I gotta make a bunch of worker chambers. Let's see a few more rangers. Yeah, while temperature is still good, I'll just focus on getting a bunch of food. Because at some point I think I'll be focusing on getting vegetation so much, there won't be much time left to get more food. And the map is filled with rival colonies, all of which are a lot stronger than yours, which is why I said to like there's no much point in trying to fight. It's better to just try to avoid it and keep gathering resources.
The ants will fight to the death. The colony is starving. There is not enough
And
food
here's
to
where I'm gonna
feed
make
them
the
and breed.
vegetation storage tiles.
There are nearby rival wood ant colonies that are all members of the same super colony. The super colony is made up of many separate wood ant colonies that miraculously are working together. In contrast, this queen has no backup, and her soldiers will need to contest resources alone.
Telling them not to try to fight. When I switch to collecting vegetation, the numbers will change to show like where that resource is. Like they're not the same as the food. And like the reason I could not beat this level is that the only places you'll find vegetation will be places where the other ant colonies are harvesting. So like have to get in their way to get resources. It's like Frostpunk. Is that? I think that's a game. I vaguely remember that name.
The food situation may be bad, but it's no longer this colony's main concern. As the temperature drops outside and the harsh winter sets in, the ants must gather and fill their nest with vegetation, which radiates heat as it decays.
So no fighting, just slipping by enemies, which is slightly easier with these ant species because they're a bit faster. Frostpunk is a city building game in a frozen apocalypse. It sounds interesting, maybe I should check it out. Those city builders are another genre I was never like much into. Like I still have to find the one that really hooks me. While this place is unguarded, I'm sending as many units as I can there. Creatures near field heating chambers will gain temperature above the ambient, allowing them to travel for longer and faster on the surface until it drops again. Place heating chambers throughout the nest to reach more ends. So I should have taken like in the front of the entrance, where I would usually put speed tiles. Sometimes the game nudges you into making harsh choices to survive. That also sounds interesting. That game is on Steam, right?
The ants must defend themselves.
Oh, now the other colony is attacking me. I think I should move on to harass another place. Like this level is very much hit and run, but it's not hit because you're not even fighting. It's like collecting run. Pick up your stuff in Dashaway. As a sequel, I'd personally prefer the original one. In fact, I think one of the like several elements in this game that really drew me in when I don't usually play RTS is the like survival vibe that most stages have. In RTS, it's normally more focused on like conquering enemy territory. And this level is full survival, or like not even expected to fight. By the way, the gauge, the upper gauge is the surface temperature, the lower gauge is nest temperature.
The ants must defend
The lower
themselves.
this is, the worst to be to move around in the surface. You aren't scaling die of cold when it gets bad enough. Hearts of Iron 4 is a survival strategy game. Make sure we're prepared, the surface will get harder to navigate as winter progresses. That game with the pony stuff, I don't know that one. Until eventually becomes impossible, build and fill as many heating chambers throughout the nest to keep the colony operating and surviving the cold.
Surface conditions are now extremely inhospitable to the ants, seizing up their limbs and making foraging difficult.
Vegetation
if the
here.
nights get much colder, ants venturing far from the nest are likely to freeze to death.
I'm making those instead of like speed tiles, so might as well is cross them. And when the other colony comes to chase me off, it's time to leave. Oh, Frostpunk or Hearts of Iron is the game of the pony stuff. Is that it?
The workers have done all they can to improve these food stores.
By default, it's really fire nations. Oh, that I know about. Hearts of Iron. Need 525 when the weather is coldest, and your vegetation whittles down very fast, so I need to get way more than that. Also, I desperately need more vegetation, but then again, game likes to like concentrate it on awful places to go. Think this where, yeah, this is where the other colony tried to attack me last time, but now that they're out, I can try to sneak in. Not for long though. It is really getting, get some crumbs of vegetation,
The
then get
first
out.
snows are falling, heralding the coming doom. Access to vegetation is becoming even more scarce. The ants are running out of time.
I think there's nobody in the way if I go up there. And this parties might like have multiple parties. So if one party is getting destroyed by the other colonies, at least one of them should be able to get some vegetation. Actually, it's a bad idea to go to the one marker now.
The ants must fight.
Go over here instead. Oh, there's a termite pod here. It's like one is the name of the game. And this level especially so. Also, this party has to be crit already. Party is not even gonna make it. But there is a bit here. Can try to have like this small handful of Rangers accompany the party that Azimos throw with enemies to try and take some of them out. So they actually make it to the vegetation. Vegetation here is done now. That's why aren't the vegetation chambers being built? Oh, they are. It's just that they're so similar to the normal tower that I was thinking they weren't built yet.
The temperature outside is dropping. The ants must make haste and fill their nests with fresh vegetation before they are overcome by the harsh winter.
And soon I'm gonna have to switch to gathering food again. And we can upgrade the vegetation tiles. But I need more food to build more vegetation spaces. It says food stores, but I'm pretty sure the game means vegetation stores. Speaking of food, there is not a lot to go around either. I think I have to like mostly hunt inside of the nest. I have to tell them to fight. Must forgot to do it.
The ants must defend themselves. Now it's back to harvesting. But there is also more dangerous enemies outside now. The ants must defend themselves.
I was hoping I would be able to sleep by this middle. As I'm really at risk of my nest freezing if I don't hurry up. Looks like Parion is not making it to the vegetation, and now it's not even because of the rival colonies, it's just the beetles. I'm getting camped basically. Yeah, now it's actually very plentiful, and there is no edge around, but there's those beetles. Keep me from getting to the food. Oh, oh, that's actually because the two, I think, of the colonies have actually died out. And as time goes on, I think the other two are also gonna be dead. You see why that's so tough. The first time I tried this, I didn't even make it as far as to see the other colonies die. Like any of them. But a handful of beetles is something I can actually try to kill if I could make more rangers. So I also like short on wood for that. Here is actually I stray a little bit too close for comfort to the other colony. But now the coast is strained, I can focus on just getting a bunch of vegetation. So now the reason they're taking so long to go in and out of the nest is not because of running into enemies, it's because the codes make things much slower. This number has to stay above 525. At least I'm like nowhere near at the risk of my nest freezing for now.
Surface temperatures have dropped so low that the ants must remain underground.
You know?
If they prepared well enough, they may yet survive the harshest winter days.
Until I this back up, if it's gonna even do that, I can get some food inside the nest. I'm not sure I can take on any of those hidden enemies. No, my foot stars are not full, what they're talking about him. It's quite accurate for how harsh winter must be for ants, yeah. And now I'm gonna go back inside because she's about to like get to the deadly zone. There's 3 large enemies here, 1 here. I think I can take out this one, assuming like that these 2 are not the same room. In which case I'm raising 3 enemies here.
The bleak midwinter is upon the colony. The ants
I think I'm not
barely
gonna
clinging
make
to
it.
life as their only source of warmth slowly degrades.
Oh, it's level about 20 and was supposed to have enough food by now. Because if so, then I think it's over. Yeah, I think it's not. Yeah, it's not gonna rise back up.
Unable to provide enough
A partir do
vegetation
like
to
to
keep
the temperature will
queen
dip, it
alive,
tem to
the
rise up
nest's
a bit again.
temperature plummets, freezing the workers to death. Shortly after, the queen too succumbs to the cold, the inevitable result of their failure to adequately prepare.
I made it further than last time at least. But I'm not sure what I would have done differently. I guess maybe make my like some soldiers, some more rangers, and focus on getting a lot of food inside the nest first. Like first thing in the level, and then go out and just gather vegetation for the rest of the level. Also, it's ending right on time to end the stream. As I said, I have to end it on time today. When I go live tomorrow, I'll play the termite level that's left in the campaign. Nice. I lost level actually. But then, yeah, there's the termite level and then the final experiment. So I'm finishing the campaign tomorrow. I don't think I will like start another game tomorrow. So what I'll do is like after finishing the campaign, I'll try to play like 1 or 2 more extra levels until we start playing the stream. And next week I start a new game. I'll probably like not gonna try hibernation again. I'll try some other levels. But this will be it for today. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'll try to find somebody to wait. Until then, take care. Have a good night.